Hi, I'm Izaaz, nice to meet you. I've got the guest slot on the vlog this week with Toby being off. So a little bit about me. I've recently started in post as the Trust Executive Director of Finance, and from August I'll also be the Lead Exec for Estates. For the past 2 years I've been the Trust Deputy Director of Finance here at RDaSH, and prior to that I've worked at a number of NHS acute, community and mental health providers in West Yorkshire. I was born and brought up in West Yorkshire, that's where I still live, and I'm from a Pakistani Muslim family. And both my faith and my heritage are really important to me, and they've had a significant influence on how and why I do things. The sense of community and togetherness and being there for one another that stems from those two aspects was something that was really strong as I was growing up, and that stayed with me and has had a big influence on where I want to focus my efforts as I step into my first board director role. A very close family member of mine suffered and still suffers significant mental health challenges. As a family, we saw firsthand the impact that a lack of tailored and inclusive care can have, not just on the individual's recovery, but the wider family. And this is where that community power really came into its own. In my circumstances, that was an extended network of neighbours, aunties and uncles who could help with carer responsibilities. And in turn, people like me who were second-generation immigrants and bilingual, we could help with translating bank and hospital appointments or helping fill out benefit forms and job applications. And this isn't something which is unique to my circumstances, but something that I've heard time and time again when I speak to people from excluded and minority communities. So as I step into my new role, I bring with me a commitment to make sure that the voices of those excluded communities are heard loud and clear within the boardroom and any other places where decisions are made. What else do you need to know about me? Well, I'm a chartered accountant by profession, and I've achieved that largely through the apprenticeship route. I spent a few weeks at uni after my A-levels, and for various reasons, some of which were my caring responsibilities, I realised that it wasn't for me, and I ended up dropping out. And after a few years of working various jobs, I landed a job working in an NHS finance department, and that's when things started to turn around for me. I was supported with plenty of opportunities to gain practical experience, and the critical thing was funding for the exams and the tuition to pass the accountancy exams. So you can probably understand why I'm really excited about our ambition to move to apprentice first roles for some of our roles later on in the year. Traditional routes of study and entry into the workforce don't work for everyone, and just think of the number of people that we're potentially missing out on if we don't make apprenticeships front and centre of our recruitment plans over the next few years. We're certainly committing to that in the finance department with a number of apprentice roles recently introduced, and later on in the year we'll be introducing our first placement linked to the NHS Finance Insights programme. The Insights programme focuses on giving people who are traditionally excluded from finance careers a year's paid placement to gain practical skills and experience within a finance department. There's more information available here on screen, and get in contact with myself or Amy Denning if this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, and it's something we're going to continue to do on an annual basis. That's enough about me. Let's talk about Trust Awards. Now, some of you may have seen the comms earlier in the week about the Trust Awards, and I'm delighted to officially launch them today. The awards are a chance for us to get together and celebrate our hard work and commitment to the communities that we serve, and we've got 15 new and exciting awards that are linked to our strategy that do just that. There's some details on screen of the awards on offer, and there's a couple on there that I really wanted to draw out. And those relate to Backbone Colleague and Backbone Team of the Year. Now, you may have heard these services referred to as support services or corporate services in the past, but in my view, Backbone Services really captures how vital these services are to the delivery of everything that we do. And it's great that as a trust we are recognising the work of these teams. So now it's over to you. I'm sure you work with teams and individuals that you think deserve recognition, so get your nominations in. The closing day for nominations is the 31st of August, with the winner announced at the RDaSH Awards ceremony at Doncaster Racecourse on Friday the 22nd of November. Next, we'll give a shout out to the KDO Challenge. Our health and wellbeing team are launching the KDO Challenge on the 1st of July. This is a 4-week challenge that focuses on 4 key pillars of health and includes physical activity, nutrition, sleep and mental health. There's some instructions on screen on how you can join the challenge, and there's extra points on offer for those taking part in the It's a Knockout and Rounders events at the Family Fun Day in July. So please contact Laura for more information. Talking of the Family Fun Day, I hope you've all got your Rounders team sorted. If you haven't, get in contact with Ray. Alongside the Rounders, we'll have loads of other fun activities such as dance machines, face painting, giant Lego and soft play. And there's even some rumours about some stocks where you can throw things at the execs. So bring your family along, come along to the event, it's going to be great. Now, you may have noticed that I'm doing this vlog from outside of Great Oaks in Scunthorpe, and there's a good reason for that. At the Finance, Digital and Estates Committee earlier in the week, we approved the business case for the next phases of development and improvement works at Great Oaks. This is great news for our people in the local community, and it further confirms our commitment to continue to invest in healthcare services in North Lincolnshire. What does it mean in practical terms? Well, the creation of 2 additional bedrooms and a crisis assessment centre and other associated works, and that's going to enable us to care for people close to home, close to their loved ones, as we focus on meeting our strategic objective to deliver high quality therapeutic bed-based care, and also our promise to end out-of-area placements. There'll be some further updates later on in the year as the works start, but I'm sure you'll agree it's fantastic news. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I start my induction on the 1st of July, where I'll be trying to spend as much time as possible out and about with our services in our communities, and I'd love to come along and meet your team and understand how I can support the work that you're doing as I step into my board role. Get in touch, my contact details are at the bottom of the screen, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.